What is going on, guys? It's windy up here. If it's too bad, let me know. We'll try to tuck behind something, keep the wind out of the microphone. Because it's definitely windy. Might be able to tuck behind a barrel or something up here. See what happens. Gonna be one of the last nice days that we have for a while, I believe. Not much. What's going on, Josh? About knocked over the camera there, guys. I'm gonna go pour some of this soda so these bees leave me alone. I poured some soda behind me, hoping them bees will stay over there. Josh, we did catch some at Del Hollow. Nothing to get a video on. We only fished 2 times for a few hours each time. I think we landed around 10 carp, caught a couple in the teens. Had one that I felt like was pretty good size, but lost it to a snag. Where we were fishing, there was a big weed bed, and I was casting on the other side of it, and it was hard to reel them in through there. Yeah, a couple of them. Well, probably about a third of them were mirrors, maybe. Like I said, a couple of them was probably around 15 pounds or so. How bad is that wind in the microphone, guys? Is it too bad? I might be able to try to rig something up, keep it from being so bad. But Josh, what was really cool was for the small amount of time that we were able to fish, we got on fish, which gives me a lot of confidence that if I get the chance to go down there for like a week, that I'll be able to tear them up. So I thought the camera was, there we go. So it did give me a lot of confidence for when we actually get to go down there and do like a week session. I was using the super peach flavor that I have in panko. What's funny is the second time we fished. Hey, what's up, David? The second day that we actually got to fish, I was almost out of panko, and I put some blueberry cobbler chow in there with it that I had from fishing last Monday up here. And we had 3 on at the same time, about an hour after I did that. So chow might be okay too. Dylan's actually down at the other end fishing, guys. I don't know if you can see him or not. See if I can turn it. He's all the way down there. He's waving. He's caught a few today. He's got that good bait right now. He's got blueberry cobbler chow. I've been fishing with panko up here all day. I had 2 fish on, didn't land any. And then I just switched to a little bit of chocolate chow that I had. I've had it for like a month probably, and caught 2 of them. I'll tell you what, Josh, the catfish down there are pretty good size. We caught several catfish. I'd say the smallest one was probably like 7 pounds. You know, they're like 7 to 10, 12 pounders down there. You're not gonna believe what else I caught. I caught 2 shad fishing down there. Caught 2 shad on pack bait on panko. It was nuts. absolutely nuts. I mean, they weren't real big. Any shad kind of sucks to catch though. Where I'm fishing at right now, you catch a lot of shad in the warmer months, where people would use them for bait or whatever. There's some up here that are over 2 pound, 2 3 pounders for real. The ones I caught down there were probably like, I don't know, a little bit bigger than a real nice bluegill maybe. We got 8 people watching. If you guys could take the time and hit that like button, we would appreciate it. We're getting pretty close to 3,000 subscribers, guys. Dylan's got one on down there. You guys think he's going to get it in or not? Like I said, he's got that. He got that good bait. He got that blueberry cobbler chow down there. Oh my God, there's a bee right in my face, guys. We're probably going to do some kind of giveaway once we hit that 3,000 mark. Haven't decided what yet. We'll do something for it. Did you guys hear that airplane? That thing was loud. What's up, Chad? How you doing? We're out here in the wind. Every time I get up, my chair goes flying. This tripod, it flipped over a couple times before we started the stream. So I didn't know how bad the wind would be in the microphone. If it's too bad, let me know. So I've been here for probably a couple hours. I had 2 fish on, lost them on panko, and switched over to chow and landed 2 of them. So chow must be where it's at, guys. It's crazy how once you get them hooked on that chow, they'll tear it up. We got a big cold front coming in, I think. It's supposed to be down in like 40s or 50s this weekend. I think the low is in the 30s. I don't know how much fall fishing season we're going to get this year. It's one of my favorite times to fish, but I don't know. Man, I'm going to try to block that wind on the mic a little bit. I don't know if I can do it or not. We got a tornado coming by. Just blew my net over right there, blew my rod off the stand. So yeah, I'd say it's a little bit windy out. What do you guys think? Just a little bit windy out here. Yeah. Boys, you guys need me to block the wind from the mic. I'm not sure how bad it's coming through there. Michael, how you been doing, bud? Today's about the first day I've been out when it's been real windy like that. The other days it's been, kind of breezy, but today I'd call this flat out windy. Oh yeah, that's the same way with me. Any chance I get, I do it. But we had the family trip there. We went down to Del Hollow this past week, and we didn't get much fishing in, but got a little bit in down there. Still caught a few of them. You caught a that was a nice fish down there, Dylan. I didn't know that. You should have told me. I'd have brought the camera down there. Oh, I heard you say something. I couldn't make it out. I didn't think you'd ever caught a big fish anyway. So, from over here, it looked like it was about 3 or 4 pounds, Dylan. I'm just saying. Just saying, man. Go. You ain't no Michael Jordan, that's for sure. Uh, I probably ought to bait up the one on the end, but yeah, I think I had a fish take off and mess with it a little bit. Probably need to bait the one up in the hot dog pond too. The wind blew it off the rod horn. Uh oh, we got one on right here, guys. Now, guys, this is going to be interesting to show you this fish because I broke my phone thing. Let's see if I can get this in there. Dylan, tell me if I can see this. You see it?
Yeah.
We'll put him back in the water, guys. All right, we're back. Gotta worry about that wind blowing this phone over. That was definitely the best take we've had today. He stood the rod up and took off with it. That's how we like it. That's what she said. Oh man. So we've landed 3. Dylan's caught a bunch. I don't know how many he's caught down there. He got here early and was really getting them, I guess. Oh my God. See him? He's standing up right now. See him? That means it's an inch deep, dude. Guys, there's been no rain or anything around here for a while. There's 2 ducks standing up out in the middle of this pond. They're standing up. It's like an inch deep out there. That is nuts. should get a picture of that, Dylan. I want to stand here for a second because of the wind, in case it knocks my phone over before I throw it out there. Guys, that was crazy. Those two ducks were literally standing up out there. Might as well get this on. Keep thinking it's gonna blow my phone over. get one on, guys. I'm gonna bring you all a little bit closer so I can get the phone if it gets blown over. All right, guys, we'll have to see if I can get you where you can see this one too. How we doing, guys? Nice little fish, really. Carp cradle broke. I mean, I'm sorry. My tripod broke, so I can't tilt it forward. But we got the carp cradle underneath, so if that fish falls, he ain't gonna get hurt. I'm trying to get this baited up and get back to sitting down. Getting windy again. All right, guys, I'm back for a little chit chat. Oh man, something just hit this one real hard. Dang it! I probably bait it up. I was looking forward to sitting here doing nothing. What's up, Buford? Hey, Chad, what you doing? Chad, I keep mine tight still. That's how I do it. If it's blowing left to right, when you cast and you get a big loop, I just get it about as tight as it can go and then leave it. But yeah, something hit this one real hard. The line's all the way back at the bank. As soon as the wind quits, I'm gonna reel it in and bait it back up. Yeah, I cannot believe that. I look over out there, and in the middle of the lake, there was two ducks standing up, straight up, just standing up. That was nuts, guys. It means it's inches deep out there. So the water is way down. Hasn't rained in a pretty good while. I'll take that back. We had a little bitty rain the other day, but not enough to really do anything. So the guy's casting right on that spot, and you're officially casting basically just straight onto the ground. I hooked a fish. I've hooked a few fish out there recently. And it was like hitting a brick wall. I thought I was getting hung up on something. Apparently, I'm getting hung up on the bottom, trying to bring him over it because I think I'm on the other side where it's a little bit deeper, and I'm trying to bring him up over the ground out there. I guess I don't know. You know what I'm saying? The thing that you know, the thing. Come on, boys, hit that like button for that. That's funny. I don't care who you are. Fish on, guys. I was wrong. I thought he'd come off, but he just did come off right there. Never mind. He was on there for a second. right, boys, back streets back again. How's everybody doing today? What's the weather like in your area? Anybody out there fishing? You guys getting any fall bite action? What's up, man? No, Dylan's fishing the middle pond and the back lake there. We're just social distancing a little bit. Nice. Dylan's got a case of the uglies over there. And I heard ugly was contagious, so I'm just trying to keep away from it. You know, I don't want to catch that. What's up, one ton? How you doing, brother? I can't hear you over there mumbling. I hear you mumbling, Dylan. That's it. Yes, sir. Found one. Steve Mitchell, his friend had one. It's a really nice cradle too. It's way nicer than my old one. Oh yeah, working. Oh man. Well, when you get off, it'll be time to do some fishing. Unless you live in Indiana, it's getting dark real quick over here anymore, guys. Trying to get in the last few streams of the year. Unless we get some daytime streams in later on, because it's getting dark quick. Doesn't seem long ago we were doing these streams up until about 9:30 at night. I think it gets dark by around 7 now. We're closing in on 3,000 subs, guys, so we'll probably do a giveaway for that soon once we hit it. So if you're watching and you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button so that way you can be a part of that. Oh, we got a bee right there on the phone. Oh, Dylan's got one. One ton? I'll take a look at your channel. I don't know if I've seen it yet or not. We'll hit you off with a sub. Yeah, I think this is a Nash carp cradle. Like I said, it's pretty nice. New, it's like I want to say 100 and some bucks. Oh, it looked like dealing with the old quick release down there. Uh-oh, I got one on now, boy. Dylan, I just saw it come up off the water. Dude, it was out of the water like this. It was on bank, dude, or on the ground out there. Yeah. All right, guys, we had the quick release on that one. Sometimes that's the difference between having a net man and not having one. Just gave him that little bit of slack. He got off there. Got him. Dylan's got one on. Dylan's got one on out there now. Come on? Oh, I thought it come off too. Newcastle side? Newcastle side? All right, guys, I'm back. Dylan just caught a small one. He caught a little one. We'll let Dylan have all those little ones. We'll save the big ones for us. No, he's fishing the hot dog in the back lake, John. What's going on, John? How you doing today, man? John, just a little bit ago, there was two ducks, and they stood up out in the middle of the lake here in the back lake. Stood up, dude. And I mean, they weren't floating. They actually stood up and were just standing there, walking around. Yeah, one time we don't do that ourselves. We pretty much just turn them all back. But yeah, that water is down, way down. Yeah, ducks, not geese, ducks. So it's like inches deep. I just caught a fish out there that he basically banked himself in the middle of the lake. He was on his side trying to flip off and get into the water. Well, one ton, everybody's got their own thing, man. I mean, if you do, you do. I don't, personally. I love to catch them strictly for the fight. I don't even eat fish. I really enjoy catching these carp. Oh, dude, these are way down. Dylan's got one on in the back lake again. He's gonna be out of bait here in a minute. He got here early today. He's using blueberry cobbler chow. John, I didn't think I had any chow really, so I sold Dylan the blueberry cobbler. He come up. He's been doing pretty good on it. I come up and made some panko. I had two takes, didn't land any of them. And a couple hours after that, I had some chow. Remember that chocolate I was using at Elkhorn? It was in my truck. I switched over to that and started catching fish within 5 minutes. So apparently they're still on that chow up here big time. Hopefully that wind stays like that. Yeah, it is unfortunate, isn't it? Yo, what's up, Jeremy? What time is it, guys? 4:50. Yep, yep. Chow with bean, chow with panko, chow with oats. It's all pretty good. To be honest, though, I think just the straight chow probably does a little better. Yo, what's up, Mike? How's it going, buddy? It'd be nice if the wind stays down like yeah. I can't tell how nice Dylan's fish is. Awesome, awesome, Mike. Love to hear it. Oh, excuse me. Guys, I'm going to share this on Facebook real quick. So if you guys wanted to help and share, I really appreciate it. I'm hoping we get a good session in somewhere Saturday. Oh, yeah, John. Millet's really good most of the year. Millet just don't have that scent that chow does. 4 inches of rain. Dang, dude, where you live at? We actually need 4 inches of rain here. Oh, really? Hmm. But yeah, millet, I tear them up on millet most of the year. But that chow just has that in a pay lake. Chow is just kind of hard to beat. I like the old chow millet combo. That works pretty good too. The chillet, I call it. Anybody else bake their chow in the oven? Am I the only guy that does that? Really brings the oils to the top. All right. I met some people from North Carolina earlier, or last week, down at Del Hollow. Seem to be some pretty good people. Up here in Indiana, we could use that rain. Well, what you want to do, John, is you want to take 50 pounds of chow and you want to preheat your oven to 1,000 degrees and then throw the chow in the lake. Yeah, I can't remember. You bought some millet, right? Did you buy a chow millet combo or just millet? I can't remember. Virginia, that's I've been through West Virginia. Thinking about for wintertime streams. Let me know if you guys would be interested in this. I thought about reaching out to other carp anglers and maybe doing like interview type things for a stream. What do you guys think about that? Oh, Dylan got one on in the hot dog pond, guys. If it's a good one, we'll go down there and see it. Hey, if it's big, let me know. Is it? All right. He said it's pretty good. We'll go down there and look at it. Oh, guys, could be jittery when I walk this. Just in case it's a good one, though. Once we stop, it'll stop being jittery, pixelated. So hang in there with me. Just close your eyes. You ain't gonna hold it? You gotta hold it, man. Tell him, guys. This is a fat one. Let's see if I can. It's pretty chunky, guys. It's a nice fish. Said he's got that blueberry cobbler trout. That blueberry flavor, guys, it's really good. Flat out, real good. I've also got lime is back in stock, super peach, lime, and blueberry cobbler all back in stock, guys. If you guys need anything, hit me up. Thinking about doing a October, November, December special. Uh-oh, we got one there. All right, guys, this one's got a big belly on it. He's short but fat. Kind of like me, but I'm tall and fat. Hopefully you guys saw it. Just bait it back up. Give me just a second, guys. Gotta bait it up. Oh. Hey, Steve, how's it going? I'm doing good, brother. Uh, I don't know if I've used stuff with whale oil in it or not. I use syrup for mine. I'm not sure what you're talking about for stands. I don't sell any stands. Awesome, Jason. Oh, man. One I caught was short, but he was pretty fat. But yeah, if you guys need any flavors, hit me up. I got it. Pretty much everything's in stock right now. If you guys could take the time to hit that like button real fast, I'd really appreciate it. Trying to get up to that 3,000 mark. Yeah, bad. I like it because it never goes bad. I mean, if the water is like ice cold, it takes a long time to break. But as long as it's not ice cold, it does all right. I used it last year right after the lake thawed out. Did a video on it called Cold Water Syrup Chow. Caught a bunch of fish. Okay, Birdie. Okay. Really, I've seen it mold with soda. I guess the one thing you got to look at is most people I know pretty much use it up when they fish or dump it anyway. So, like I said, chow's pretty expensive, so I'll keep mine for a month or whatever if I need to. Mike, what are you trying to say? I've never had any syrup baits mold. They're saying that the syrup will mold itself because I've never had millet mold. I've never had syrup oats mold. Um, Syrup bean. Never had any syrup panko. I've never had that mold either. I have no idea why. You think the breadcrumbs would mold themselves, but they're there. Maybe it's because it's got the flavor. I can't see it on there. Bad. Have you ever used syrup chow? I bet if you try it, you probably won't go back. Well, you might in really cold water, but syrup chow just packs so easy. It packs effortlessly and breaks down quick. You, I mean, it's not like cream corn or soda or egg chow where you can lock it up. The only syrup baits I've ever had actually go bad and mold. Yo, what's up, Robert? Were baits that maybe I'd left the lid off of and it got moisture in there with it or whatever. Yeah, you should try it, man. I sell batches for 20 bucks. They weigh right at 5 pounds a batch. So I bake mine in the oven when I make it too. It brings all the oils to the top. The oil just seeps and seeps. And once it dries, you can't see it, but once you rehydrate it, all the oils come right back in. I also, for me, I don't put like 10 bottles of flavor in it. I've seen people use 5 bottles of flavor in a bucket of chow. when I make it, you can still smell the chow. You got the flavor, plus you can smell the chow. Once you put it in and watch it break down, you see all the flavor leak out around it. Oh yeah, I've caught some big fish on sour bait. Sour bean meal's a really good bait. I'm gonna have to probably get some more chow. Between Dylan and then he got some today, and then another guy said he was gonna buy some. That'd be the last that I've got. So may have to get another bag. Hate to buy it, it's so expensive. I'm gonna get some action here in a few minutes. We'll rebait these other two rods. Maybe not throw them out as far. Yeah, see, a bottle, man, that's a lot of flavor. But like I said, I've seen some people use 5 bottles. And around here, most people use grape, so their hand is purple. Like I had a bite on that end rod. Could have been the wind though. What's cool about carp fishing is there's probably 100 ways to do it. There's many ways to make the same bait, and really the best thing to do is find out what works best for you. Stick with it. It's all about confidence, really. Whatever way gives you the most confidence. Seems like the more confidence you got, the more fish you'll catch. Well, bad. I'll tell you like this. All right, I went to Del Hollow, and I was using Super Peach Panko this week, and my hands were bright orange. And I met some guys down there, and the one he says, "Oh, you using a bait dye?" And I said, "No, just flavoring." And when we went to eat, the waitress comes over and she's like, "Are you okay?" And my hands were, like I said, they were bright orange. Did it get you? Somebody just messaged me. If you're watching the stream and you message me, I can't open it or it'll shut the stream off. Say one thing, that wind is dying down a little bit. Love it. As soon as I said that, it got windy again. You believe that? About how it works. Bad, your name, you're Drew, right? Is that correct? I get people's names mixed up from YouTube and Facebook and all that stuff. That strawberry banana, man, I've had a lot of people do really good on it. Oh, I bet. I've done good on it myself, but I also had a lot of people tell me they had trips where they caught 20, 30 fish. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Hell, the thing is, I forget my own name half the time. Hard to remember other people. It's the thing, you know, the thing. Dylan looks real serious down there. He looks like he's about to catch a big fish. Well, when that wind quits, it's so beautiful. We just need that to cooperate with us. Any of you guys Adam Sandler fans? He's got a new Halloween movie called Hubie Halloween. It could just been a stretch of bad fishing too, Drew. I'll tell you that orange is really good. I've caught so many fish on it. If they're hitting, they'll hit it. It seems like it's a very powerful orange. Very strong. If any of you guys are buying anything for Prime Day on Amazon, if you could use my link in the video description, just click on one of my Amazon links and then continue on and make your purchase. I'd really appreciate it. Amazon will give us a small percentage of whatever you buy. Really? Now, see, I liked it, my son liked it, and my daughter liked it, but my wife, she hated it. I thought it was pretty good for a family-friendly type Halloween movie. Like I said, my wife did not like it. My favorite Halloween movie is Hocus Pocus, believe it or not. When my daughter was young, she used to watch that movie 3 or 4 times a week, all through the year. she's all growed up. Makes the guy sad he don't get a walker with her. What do you guys think? Bait these two rods up real fast? I think we threw them too far out there where they're on in about 2 inches of water. What do you guys think? Bait them up and let them ride. My wife loves Nightmare Before Christmas. See, I don't like that one. I don't know why. Bait them. Let's bait them. While I'm baiting these two up, don't put it in the chat yet because I won't see it. But think about what your favorite scary movie is, and we'll compare notes on that. Think about it for a second. Ken, just hit me up on Facebook. Get Bent Baits and Flavors on Facebook. There should be a link in the video description that you can click on to take you there. Just shoot me a message and we'll get you squared away. I think everything's in stock right now. I don't think I'm out of anything. I've also got some new stuff that we might be doing soon. Maybe a corn flavor, maybe a different type of peach, different butternut, all kinds of stuff. But I will not see comments. We'll bait these two rods up. Think about what your favorite scary movie is, and when I get back, we'll talk about it. Oh, we're back. All right, guys. Let's hear it. Favorite scary movie? What's your favorite? And then what movie do you think is the scariest scary movie you've ever seen? Original Exorcist? That is a good movie. I like that one myself. One of the ones that freaked me out was The Ring. I don't know why, but that freaked me out pretty good. I'll tell you a zombie movie I like. Zombieland 1 and Zombieland 2. They kind of crack me up. Of course, I like Woody Harrelson, Bill Murray, all those guys. It's crazy how different it is. When I was a kid, I used to think movies like Children of the Corn, stuff like that was scary. That stuff is nothing compared to the stuff that's out nowadays. Hell, I go back and watch Children of the Corn, and I mean, they ain't even scary. We watched The Nun. What's up, John? We watched The Nun the other day. It was pretty good, I guess. Oh yeah, I just baited two rods up about 3 minutes ago. The Collector. I don't know if I've seen that. I don't know. Oh, The Strangers. Yeah, I think I have seen that one. Yeah, it seems like it was pretty wild. I thought about doing a live stream coming up where I get in a Halloween costume and fish. What do you guys think about that? It'd be pretty wild, wouldn't it? I've been wanting to do bait videos where I wear the inflatable T Rex costume, or even going fishing places and doing videos where I'm wearing it. Dylan told me I'd look stupid though. Yeah, I'll tell you something that Hellraiser. Yep, I'll tell you guys a TV series on Netflix I kind of like. The Ozark. That's pretty good. Pinhead. Yeah, yeah. Old Hellraiser. What's that one? Candyman or something like that? I think Candyman was one of them. That's pretty wild. Back in the day, I thought Poltergeist was scary. Now you watch that and that's like, really? It's kind of dumb, man. if you would message it to me, and then that way I don't forget and I'll look it up. Dylan, if you're watching, what's your favorite scary movie, man? I'll be honest, I don't know if Dylan can watch scary movies. He gets scared real easy. Yeah, that Candy Man, if I remember correctly, it was pretty scary. Uh-oh, Dylan's got one in the back leg. He got one in the hot dog, too. Uh-oh, boys, he might have a good one. He got one on in the hot dog to go with it. I think he's got a good fish on. If it's good, we'll walk down there and check it out. Telling you guys that blueberry cobbler, if you have not bought any, buy some. I'm just telling you right now. Not only will you love it, you'll help support the channel, and you'll catch fish on it. It is a fantastic flavor. And when everybody's throwing that grape chow, throw some of that blueberry cobbler in there, and you'll catch a ton. It doesn't look big enough to walk the camera down there for, guys. But Dylan's got one rod in there. I think he's caught two or three out of the hot dog pond, and he only has one rod in there. Yeah, put it on some ice cream. Chainsaw Massacre was scary. What about the Saw movie? Is it Saw? Jigsaw? The one with Jigsaw in it? That Saw? I remember watching the first one. I went to the movie theater and I was like, oh my god. I forgot Dylan's got one on in the back leg too. Maybe it might have come off by now. We watched The Haunted Mansion last night with Eddie Murphy. I'd never seen it before. It's kind of a family movie, you know. Put it on there. That straw. I don't know that I've ever had a strawberry banana type syrup on ice cream. I don't know. Dylan must be packing up. He might be out of bait, guys. I know he had went through dang near that whole batch when I was down there earlier. love banana splits. Banana splits I've had chocolate, strawberry, and pineapple, I believe, on there. Is that a true banana split? Chocolate, strawberry, and pineapple? Anybody know what a true banana split is? I think that's it. I'm not positive. Down there in Tennessee, the Dairy Queen sells a breakfast bowl. That was something different I hadn't seen. I'm assuming it's a southern thing, but it had three different types like sausage, bacon, and one of them was a salsa one or something, but it had eggs, gravy, hash brown, bacon or whatever, whichever you choose on that. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just don't ever go to a Dairy Queen when it's around breakfast time, but I believe their sign said it was all day. So I no idea. I said this time. Look like Dylan's packing up. Josh is gonna have to throw one down that way in the hot dog pond. See if I can't get one right in there. You run out of bait? Did you run out of bait? Huh? I got millet. I guess he ran out of bait, but he's hungry, he said too. Chi Chi's fried ice cream. I've never had fried ice cream, but I'm positive it's delicious. If you guys haven't hit that like button yet, please do so. We're at 19 likes. I've never had any of it, but it sounds delicious. Is that my awesome setup? I'm gonna have to put one down that way now.
That single one I caught was
Yeah.
the biggest person.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to throw one down there.
I should have went with the one in the back leg. It pulled
I had a couple stand the rods up real good in the back lake. To be honest, most of them were pretty decent fish I caught back there. So they were in the teens anyway. The one I caught was pretty short, but it was fat. Yeah, you caught quite a few. Caught what, 4 out of the hot dog pond?
Landed two out of it.
Oh, two? Landed two. Gotcha.
Oh, it had one
Yeah. Yeah. You must have quit watching. I've been making fun of you on the stream forever.
Have you?
And you ain't even watching. Dylan thinks I was really making fun of him, man. Dawn of the Dead, yes. That's a good one. That's a real good one. If it's the one I'm thinking of, that's a really good one. It's funny, right? I think that's the one that's funny. Where they go to that pub or whatever. The Winchester, I think it was. All right, I'm gonna bake mine up in the hot dog pond and throw it down that way. Drew, we'll catch you on the next one, brother. Boy, that was biting good for a minute, wasn't it? Slow down now.
with all my hands. I got my arm there. No.
get this one baited up too, fellers. Oh, they're all pretty fresh. Oh, how many of you guys watching have been to Del Hollow? The water is clear as a bell down there. Hey Todd, how's it going, bud? The water at Del Hollow is just crystal clear. Hey Brian, what's up, man? Jordan, how you doing? I'll tell you, Brian, it gets dark quick now. Won't be long. It'll be pitch black out here. It's crazy. It was screaming till like 9:30. Now it gets dark probably around 7. If you come up, let me know. I might come up and watch you fish a little bit during the day. Might have an hour or so to kill tomorrow. Awesome, Jordan. Don't tell anybody where they are. Just kidding. Cool, cool. You about got all of it in one trip, didn't you? Did you get everything in one trip? Oh, said it was real windy earlier. Kind of tamed down. Kind of coming and going. That's what she said. don't know how many we ended up catching today. Caught a few decent ones, nothing huge. I'll tell you, Todd, it was real windy earlier. I mean, it was cranking. It slacked up a lot compared to what it was. My tripod, before I started streaming, it got knocked over twice by the wind. Every time I'd stand up, my chair would get blown over. It was rough earlier. What do you guys think? Dylan's wanting some black rockets. He's got three C4s. Should he keep the rocket or keep the C4s or get rockets, guys? What do you think?
I should get rockets.
He thinks he should get rockets. C4s are lucky though.
They are like. You catch anything on them that hard?
Yeah, I caught a few on them. Yeah. Brian said get rockets. So, I guess rockets it is.
I'm out of here.
See you, man. Brian, you need another rocket. I got two solos I can sell. You need to buy one of them. Brand new in the box. Can't even get them from Abu Garcia right now. Abu's out of them. Won't have them for a while. Oh yeah, 120. I'll tell you what. How many brand new ones can I get from you for 120? I'd sure love to buy some of them for that. You couldn't even get a used one for 120. Dillard cost on them is way higher than that. I did see that Abu couldn't get rid of their the left-hand retrieve ones. They've got those marked down to like 170 bucks. The left-hand retrieve, they've got them marked down to 170. Yeah, 10 bucks. Sure. But their the right-hand retrieve is still 199.99, and they're out of stock. You can't even buy them. If anybody needs a set of rockets, let me know. I got some new in box ones. Yeah, I got five. Yeah, I got five black 6500, the black edition rockets. Five brand new ones. Trying to sell. Oh, I know what Dawn of the Dead is too. I know what you're talking about. But yeah, you're right. Shaun of the Dead, and then yeah, I got you. Dawn of the Dead's actually a good movie. I like it. I think there's didn't they did a remake on it as well. There's the original, and then they did a remake. Brian, are you still watching? If you guys haven't hit that like button yet, go ahead and smash that bad boy. Hey, awesome, Todd. Yeah, that blueberry is awesome stuff, man. Dylan, he was down there. He just caught, I don't know, he probably caught over 20 fish. He used a whole batch of chow on it. He used the whole batch he got today. Brian, I shit you not, dude. Over here to the west side of the back lake, right in the middle there was two ducks, and they just stood up, dude. They were standing out there touching bottom without the water touching their belly, man. I'm not playing around. And I've been throwing about halfway out. And, I caught a couple fish, and when they hit, man, they was on like their belly, dude. The water's way down. Dude, he was standing up in the middle of the lake. That was nuts. Jordan, I do giveaways all the time, brother. Just have to stay tuned. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button so you're notified when the videos get uploaded. That way you're on top of it. I'm always giving stuff away. We're about to hit that 3,000 subscriber mark soon. Yeah, that's crazy, Brian. That means you could literally be throwing into like an inch deep of water, you know? That's crazy. Yeah, sounds good, Brian. Like I said, I'm probably around the 3,000 sub mark. I'll probably try to do something. Finally had the first somewhat local winner the other day. Uh, do you know who Justin Sheets is, Brian? He said he'd used some of your pickups before. He was one of the winners. He lives over in Ohio or Richmond. I can't remember. But that's not too far from Cambridge. So that's the first somewhat local winner. Brian, we was talking about scary movies earlier, man. What's your favorite scary movie? We was catching quite a few too. I come up here and didn't have any chow, and I had two runs on panko, and then I ended up switching over to some chow that I'd had for like a month in the truck. Started tearing them up. You like Halloween, Tom? Take the anchors off, huh? Well, Mike, we've caught quite a few during the live stream here. I don't know how many, but we caught quite a few. Once we switched to that chow, it made a big difference there for a little bit. I don't know what my absolute favorite would be. I was saying the ring was kind of scary. I thought. I don't know why, but it hit kind of hard. Kind of freaked me out. We watched The Nun the other day. It was a little different. Yeah. I remember watching one a few years ago. I think it was The Orphan or something like that. It's kind of scary. Annabelle, yeah, that's a good one. It's not bad. Halloween, My Birthday. That's a movie? Well, I don't think I've seen that. Or I probably have. I've seen about all the Halloweens. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what I grew up with was Nightmare on Elm Street and all that stuff. Back in the day, that stuff was pretty scary. Seems like now you watch it though, and it's like, not that big of a deal now. I remember thinking Children of the Corn was just insane, and now I watch it and I'm like, I used to watch this. Michael Myers, man, he is the goat, isn't he? That's true, Brian. Hey, I'll tell you what, they all did back then. Every one of them. Jason, Freddy. I mean, they was loaded with them. It seemed like Jason had more though, didn't it? Camp Crystal Lake. It seemed like there was always a bunch of them up there. Yep, it's a double bonus. Guys, I don't think we got too many warm days ahead of us this year. Ugh. It kind of seems like we're going to get an early winter to me. I was looking forward to that fall bite. It's dropping pretty quick. Candyman was a good one, David. Oh yeah, Texas Massacre. Yeah, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Had a lot of boobies and. Is there really a Crystal Lake over there, Steve? Wow. Remind me to never fish there. I think it's going to be cold this weekend. It's supposed to be like 40 or 50, unless they changed it. I don't know if I've seen that one, Brian. Are you fishing the porch pot up here this weekend? I think I saw Eric was running one. Dude, I've never seen that, Todd. That sounds like a good one. Jordan, I probably millet. Millet's probably my favorite. Caught a lot of big fish in the wild with it. Caught a lot of cool fish also. Koi, grass carp, goldfish. Some really awesome stuff on it. As soon as that sun starts to go down, man, it gets chilly too. Steve, I need to hit that lock and grin or whatever that is. You know, if you need an Ohio license for that, I would think if you're fishing, that's a private lake, isn't it? I would think you wouldn't need one. You guys are just joining us. Smash that like button. Really appreciate it. Yeah, Jordan, I believe you. Yeah, I know you gotta know somebody that lives there or whatever. I've heard a few people say there's some pretty good ones in there. Oh yeah, John. I'll tell you what. Right now is probably the best time to catch catfish. So you'll probably tear them up. We caught a few at Del Hollow. I'd say the smallest one was probably like 7 pounds. Caught several in the 10 and 12 pound range down there. Had some nice catfish. It was actually we did pretty good, John. We were doing a little family trip, so we didn't. It wasn't like we got to fish much. We fished Wednesday, I think it was. Wednesday we fished, and Friday we fished. And I think we landed like 5 carp Wednesday, and a catfish or two. And then I want to say we did about the same on Friday. We didn't catch any monsters. We caught a few mirrors and a couple that were probably 15 pounds or so. Nothing huge. We lost a lot of fish. We were fishing, where we were fishing at, I guess there's a weed bed all the way around that whole spot. And we lost a lot of fish in that weed bed. Plus, we had some we were casting way out there, and there was like rock ledges out there. Doug, it's a Ranger net, I believe. I really don't know, Jordan. I've caught some in the 30s. What did it? The net, I had a Ranger, and it had the cloth netting on it. And then I just bought this off of another guy. It's got the rubber netting, but it had the handle that didn't double extend. So I took the handle from my other one and put it on this one. The hoop on this one's like twice as big as my other one was. My other one was big. This one's just crazy. It's made for them 100-pound catfish, I guess. It makes it rough when you land a fish and you're trying to lift the net up yourself. I like the bigger hoop, but the net goes so far down that you're almost dragging the fish. Oh man, Doug, that's terrible, buddy. That is terrible. What lake did you leave it at? Maybe you could call and it'll still be there. Or post something up on Facebook. Maybe somebody grabbed it and they'll give it back to you. Where's Mike's Pay Lake at? I've never heard of it. Are you from around here? Are you in Indiana, or where are you from? Yeah, I've never heard of Mike's Pay Lake. It's crazy. I thought I'd heard of about every one of them around here, but I guess not. I have no idea what my. I think my PB mirror is probably around 20 some pounds. Awesome, Doug. PB common, 30 some pounds. Catfish, I don't know, 40, 50 maybe. I don't know. Caught a lot in the 40s, I can remember. I don't know if I ever caught one bigger than that or not. I've been fishing for a long time. I wish I had a boat, Todd. That'd be awesome, man. Boats are for people that have money. They're expensive to maintain and everything. Only thing I got is Shootabakers. Tell you what I'd like to get, I've been looking at here recently, is the heck kind of bug is that? Oh my god. I'd like to get one of them big old fancy conversion vans. The ones that got like the TV in it and got all the lighting in them and stuff. Be a good fishing vehicle. Load it up, travel about anywhere and something like that. I'm trying to figure out where to go this weekend. I'm not dead set anywhere yet. Man, it's getting chilly out, guys. Yay! What's up, Jake? What kind of boat did you have, Todd? One buddy's got a bass boat. It's pretty nice, I guess. I wouldn't mind having like a pontoon or something. I really got nowhere to store one. Where I live at, I kind of live on a hill, and my driveway is super steep. I do like catching crappie. I haven't really crappie fished in a couple of years. I caught a few this year while I was carp fishing, just messing around. Took a little crappie rod. I haven't done any serious crappie fishing in a pretty good while. That sucks, Jake. It's going pretty good, brother. We caught a lot early on. Kind of slowed down now. Probably haven't caught one for 30, 40 minutes now. I've never had a grass carp really fight very hard. I can almost tell that I have a grass carp when I hook one. They kind of come right in, and then when they see you, some of them go kind of crazy when they're close to the bank. Other than that, I've never had one really put up much of a fight. Yeah, it happens, John. I lost one down at Dill Hollow this past week that I'm sure it was a good fish. I don't know how big it was, but it was a good fish. Yeah, Jake, they are. Once they see, I don't know if it's a net or they just see people that they're close to people like that, they go crazy, man. They get spooked big time. Yeah, I saw that, Jordan. That's rough to lose a Chinese carport in Texas. Steve, I get asked all the time stuff like, yeah. And then I tell them I'm carp fishing, and they're like, oh, really? Or they'll be like, you don't eat them, do you? Jake, it was good. We had a great time. Like I said, we didn't get to do a lot of fishing. It was more of a family trip. But now I got a lot of confidence for the next time I go down there because we got on some fish and we didn't fish it much. So we put in a few hours on Wednesday and a few hours on Friday, I think it was. Jake, I just used a pay lake rig, brother. That's what I use everywhere I fish for the most part. Unless I'm doing a video, I might change it up. I used a 2 ounce no roll, a number two curve shank hook with a bead on it, and then I put some Super Peach pickups that I make on there. Yeah, most people can't believe it, Steve. They're like, "What? You fish for carp?" They'd be like, "You eat it?" I'm like, "No, just love to catch them." Some of them are even like, "Well, you don't put them back in, do you?" Yeah, Todd, I use 2 ounce sinker, man. In the wild, you need 2 ounce a lot of the time. Pay Lake, you don't need 2 ounces. Jake, where are you from again? Can't remember. It seemed like Arizona or something like that. Josh, I've caught several fish early on, so yeah, I thought it was Arizona. John, I'm saying I don't eat fish, so I catch and release all of them as well. What's up, Siegel? Oh man, I'm still trying to recoup from the trip. We drove back Sunday and then turned around and had to take my daughter to back to Purdue Monday. We got caught in like one lane traffic from road construction. Had a big downpour for a minute. It ended up taking us, I want to say, about probably 5 hours, 4.5, 5 hours to get her up to Purdue. It took forever. Then we had to turn around and drive back. So I think we drove for over 7 hours probably. Yesterday we didn't do too much though. That was nice. It was nice to take a day off and relax. Today we Dylan he come up here early on. He caught quite a few. Like I said, he went through a whole batch of chow. Oh, what's up? 10K likes with just 4 videos. Nice. Hold on, bud. Dylan, I haven't caught one since you left, man. Slowed down big time. Fall is one of the prettiest times of year. That's for sure. Spring and fall, probably the two prettiest there are. Hmm. I don't know why 10K if you hit that dollar sign right there. Or if you want, become a member. I'd love to pick up a couple more members, guys. Absolutely love it. It's $1.99 to become a member. You get special emojis, sneak peeks at a lot of the videos. All you have to do is hit that blue button right beside the subscribe button. And that helps us do giveaways and stuff like that. Jordan, I don't know. I'll probably some big flatheads I've caught, or what's up? And then some big blues, probably the hardest fighting fish I've caught. I'd say pound for pound, probably carp. I mean, 20-pound carp fights really good. Yo, Max, what's going on, brother? Appreciate you being here. If you haven't subscribed, please consider hitting that subscribe button. We're trying to close in on 3,000 subs, guys. And we was just about ready to pass 2,900 when I started it. Jake, the weather is cold. It has dropped off tremendously here. Awesome, Max. I appreciate it, buddy. I really do. Thank you, thank you. Max, we also do a lot of giveaways on this channel, so since you hit that bell icon, you'll be able to keep track of that. Oh, I bet, John. I bet. I think once we hit about 3,000 subs, we'll do some more or do another giveaway. I'd like to have some 80-degree weather again. It's been downright cold. I don't know what it is right now, but it's chilly. As soon as that sun started to go down, whew. I think our lows for what Saturday are like 30. That tells you how cold it's been here. Tennessee was pretty nice. It wasn't bad down there. It was not bad. Hopefully me and Dylan can get on some fall bite Saturday. We'll probably go where we catch some of those big mirrors at. See if we can't get a video out of it for you guys. It was super windy earlier, and winds died down a little bit, but yeah, I've seen that, Jake. I've seen some other people that fish out there, and it seems like they catch a lot of mirror. I was watching. You guys watch Canadian Carpin? You ever watch their channel? I saw they put out a new video the other day. They caught some pretty nice mirrors. I think one of them was 30-something pounds. Might have caught a couple of 30s. John, it's, like everything else. Some do, some don't. But yeah, it's a YouTube channel called Canadian Carbon. That's what she said, Steve. That breeze might feel good because you're moving around. I'm freezing my butt off right now. Freezing my butt off. Probably gonna possibly call the stream here in just a little bit. Try to get out of here before dark. Last few times I streamed up here, we waited right till dark. Jordan, I'm probably going to be packing up in just a few minutes, man. I'm cold. Got shorts on, no sweatshirt. What's up, Joseph? We need rain up here, brother. We need rain bad. I'll tell you what, my yard, I haven't mowed it in a while because it's pretty much dead from not getting getting any rain. Oh, excuse me. If you guys are joining us, hit that like button. Really appreciate it. Well, John, I appreciate you watching the streams, man. I wish that winter wasn't on its way. That way we could get some more fishing streams in, but I don't know how many more we'll get. If you guys want to see all the action where we was catching a bunch of fish, once we end it, you can rewind it, or you could even go back now, probably. But um, yeah, I mean, we caught quite a few fish. Boy, when they shut off, though, they did. They shut off. And you guys know how fish are. But yeah, once we're done, you can go back and rewind it to the beginning. I don't think it was probably just a few minutes after we started it. We started catching a bunch of fish. It was super windy too, so it's starting to get windy again. Jake, no, not really, man. Sometimes they have burn bans. I think there might be a burn ban right now, but we don't really ever have any fires that get out of control or anything. Well, you guys have all that, 100 degrees, everything's dried out. I imagine once something catches on fire over there, it probably spreads like crazy. I know California, they get hit real hard. I have a buddy that lives in Colorado. I think they get it kind of up close to him too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Jake. Like I said, we get certain times of the year. If there's no rain, they'll have a burn ban where you can't burn anything. We may be under one right now. I'm not sure. We haven't had rain for well, no, Monday we had kind of a quick downpour, but it didn't last long enough to do anything. Jake, where I'm fishing at, dude, it is low, low. I'd like to fish right in the middle up here, and there was two ducks standing up in the middle of the lake. I thought, it's 2 inches deep out there. I probably shouldn't throw out there. I'm gonna start packing a few things away here. You boys need to get with me on some of this super peach. It's good flavor. I have not yet tried it up here at Highway. Oh, excuse me. They was liking it down at Del Hollow and caught quite a few on it, to be honest with you. Caught that one video I caught, what was it, a fantail, mirror, koi, ghost koi. If you guys look back a few weeks ago, there's a video of it. Caught it on that super beach. Very strong. I got some new stuff in the works as well. A new corn flavor, possibly. John, are you talking about for a caster or for a spinning reel? If you need a carp specific for like a bait runner or spinning setup, you can go to Big Carp Tackle. Yeah, go to Big Carp Tackle. Jordan, I have no idea, man. I didn't count them, but we caught quite a few. If you go back to the beginning of the stream and watch, uh, you'll see a lot of them. I think we caught a couple before we started the stream as well. As soon as the excuse me, guys. As soon as the sun started to go down, they totally shut off. Jake, I usually catch a lot of catfish this time of year. I caught a bunch down at Del Hollow. And John, I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm the same way. We caught some nice cats down at Del Hollow. I'd say the smallest was probably around 7 pounds. Caught some up to about maybe 10 or 12 pounds even. It's funny, I was looking at like the state records and stuff, and the state record carp is not from Del Hollow. Kind of blew my mind. I figured it was. It was from a different place. then I was looking up their state record big mouth and smallmouth buffalo, and they were pretty good size. They were 60 some pounds. So might be cool to hit whatever lake that is and go after a big buff, you know? I like catching buffs myself. I call them the other white meat. Yeah, Jake, it was. Look it up. Look up the Tennessee state record. Um, just type in Tennessee state record common carp and it'll bring it up. Yeah, it's not from Del Hollow. I forget the lake it was from, but I want to say it was like 50, 52 pounds or something. 50, 52 maybe. And yeah, it was from a different lake. Oh, I guarantee it, John. I bet there's a bunch of big old carp in there. I wouldn't mind going down to Lake Cumberland and trying to catch some carp. I know it runs into Del Hollow. And I don't think anybody fishes for carp down at Lake Cumberland. So might be easy pickings. You never know. Or at least you don't hear about people fishing for them down there anyway. They probably do. You just don't hear about it. I want to say the state record grass carp up here is, I want to say it's around 70 pounds up here. I'm not sure. I think it come from up by Noblesville. I don't know, John. I don't know if Colorado has a lot of big common carp or not. My friend that lives up there, he just got into carp fishing, and he caught a couple grass carp the other day. Colorado doesn't have like big catfish or anything like that. If you look up their state records, their catfish state records are small. Yeah, they got big trout. That's what he uh, pretty much fishes for is trout. But he just got into carp fishing. 58 pound? Wow. That's a world record, I think, Jordan. Or that's a USA record, probably, buddy. If you caught a 58-pound common carp, I think Indiana, the state record is only like 44 or maybe or 45. I think the USA record is only 50 some pounds. I didn't know we had a world record up here in Indiana, or USA record. I don't think so, Jake. Look it up. I think you'll be surprised. 38. I think ours is like 42, 44, or something like that. I've always wondered if I caught a state record, if I would turn it in or not. if I had to leave and take it to a certified scale and it would kill the fish, I think I'd just get pictures of it and all that and throw it back. I know sometimes the DNR will bring a certified scale to you, but I'd imagine for a carp in Indiana they probably wouldn't. I guess a guy could keep it in the weigh sling and maybe get something with water to try and, I don't know. It just seems like it'd be a lot of work, and I don't think it'd be worth it really. Put them back, somebody else might catch them. That's the way I feel about it anyway. Now these bass fishermen give me so much grief for catching carp. If I caught a state record bass, I'd just take that bad boy and get it weighed, and I wouldn't worry about it. What do you guys think? These bass fishermen give you guys a lot of grief or no? Every time I run into a bass fisherman, all they do is tell me that these fish are trash fish, and I need to get rid of them. And these bow fishermen, they're the same way. All these bow fishermen, I tell them if they make bow fishing legal for bass, I'm gonna start bow fishing bass. Jake, I'll look it up. I've never heard of 101 common coming from Washington that was actually a legit record. I'm talking about what's wrote down as a record fish. I've seen other stuff, where people are like, "Oh, I caught a 100 pounder," and they have a picture, but it's not a certified record. I will, Jake. I will. I will definitely look it up. And I looked it up the other day. That's why I was saying it wasn't long, and I was talking to somebody, and we both looked it up. I can't remember what it was. It seemed like I thought the USA was like 50 some pounds because they thought it was 100 and some pounds too. But the one that was like a certified record, that was witnessed, weighed on a certified scale, and all that stuff. Well, I thought it was like 50 something, or it might have been low 60. I can't remember. I'll take a look. Yeah, exactly, John. Most of the time you have to kill the fish to do it. But Steve, yeah, you're right, man. I mean, every fish eats the a certified scale. But, well, for any fish to count as a record and be documented, it has to be weighed on a certified scale in front of witnesses. Certified means it is without a doubt accurate. You have to send it in, and it's calibrated uh, by the National Unit of Measures or whatever, and they have to be calibrated. I think it's like every year or every 6 months or something like that. Like a truck stop, the scale that weighs semis. I believe all those are certified. There's a lot of places that have them. You can buy a scale yourself and send it in and have it certified. Yeah, I'm the same way, John. But yeah, and like you were saying, Steve, every fish eats eggs and stuff. The facts are places that have monster bass have monster carp in them. So And a lot of people say, oh, carp muddy up the water. No, it's not true. There's a lot of places that have crystal clear water that have carp in them. Summit Lake, crystal clear. Go down to Del Hollow, guys. That is crystal clear water down there as well. You dip your bucket in there to get water for your water bucket, and you're looking in it like, wow. All right, guys. Guess I can take these shades off. It's no longer sunny out, so. Oh, Jake, yeah, I'm sure there's monster catfish down there. Like I said, we caught, I don't know how many catfish we caught, but the smallest one was probably 7 pounds, so we caught quite a few of them. I don't know on trout, muskie, and pike. I don't know. I know it's known for huge. Gosh, guys, I sucked something in a second ago. But it's known for huge smallmouth bass, I guess, and largemouth bass. We walked up the spot we was fishing the second time when we were walking our gear down there. Somebody had caught a really big bluegill and just laid it on a rock. It was just laying there dead. And it was a nice bluegill. I don't know why anybody'd act like that. Caught it, and just laid it on a rock right there. Nuts. Yeah, it was. We also ran into copperhead. There are a bunch of copperheads down in that area, guys. Clayton almost stepped on one. Um, it was getting dark, and we started to take stuff up to load it up. Every 2 seconds, Clayton's like, ah, because he couldn't see. So I shined my headlamp. I'm like, stop being a baby. And the last time he did it was right in front of the gate, right in front of our truck. And the bucket was in his hand, and it was almost touching the snake. Scared the crap out of me. I sound like a little girl because I was standing right beside him, and when I put the headlamp down there and saw what it was, I was like, sound like a girl, guys. Scared the crap out of me. We saw 3 copperheads down there. 3 of them. I mean, that was nuts to me. Had Clayton all freaked out. I've never seen a rattlesnake in person, Jake. My family is from Kentucky, and I know there's a lot of copperheads and rattlesnakes down there. But honestly, that's probably the first copperhead I've seen in person. No mistaking it either. Yeah, I'm sure, Jake. At least you hear that rattle, man. You know there's one close by. I said that those copperheads, dude, and they're not real big snakes. It wasn't like it was a huge snake or anything. But just knowing what it was gives you the chills. But guys, it has been wonderful getting out here and doing a stream. I was so glad to get out of the house. What is today? Today's Wednesday, right? Tomorrow, I have league for bowling. I'm excited to do that. But it's been great. Been great talking to everybody. Appreciate you stopping by. And John, yes, like I said, I appreciate you being here, man. But it's getting cold. I'm going to pack it up, go home, get something to eat. So we'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, guys. See you, Jake.